Hello again, 4th graders. Welcome back to another episode of Math with Miss Lichtel. Today we're going to be talking about Math Lesson 525, which is the same learning objective as our last lesson, 524. We're going to be talking about how we can decompose and compose fractions that are greater than 1. So if you have your whiteboard or a piece of paper and a pencil, please make sure you have that out and ready to go. First thing I want you to do is to draw a number bond for the mixed fraction 4 1/4. So we have 4 1/4, and I want you to draw a number bond for this mixed fraction. My strategy for going about this is looking at, clearly we have the whole numbers and the fractions. Make it easier on yourself. Let's split it that way. So we're going to split 4 1/4 into its whole number and its fractions. So we have 4 and then 1/4. Here comes the tricky part. I want you to think about how you could use multiplication to change 4 1/4 into an improper fraction. Here we have a mixed number. We want to make it an improper fraction, where our number of parts is greater than the whole. The numerator is greater than the denominator. So we want to first think about this whole that we have. How many holes do you have in 4 holes? It's not a trick question. How many holes do you have in 4? That's right, you got 4 holes. And if we're looking at our unit is fourths. So 1 hole in fourths would be 4/4. Just so I have enough space, I'm going to real quickly erase my board. Okay, so again, we had 4 1/4 split into 4 and then 1/4. Okay. So we know again that we have 4 holes here, and 1 hole in fourths would be 4/4. So using multiplication, we know that 4/4 is 1 whole, and we have 4 of them. So we can multiply 4 times 1 whole, which in this case is what? You're right, our whole is 4/4. 4 times 4/4. That covers this part. We also have 1/4. In this case, we can just add it. 4 times 4/4 plus 1/4. Okay. This is going to help us to put this 4 holes into a fraction. So I want you to solve on your whiteboard 4 times 4/4. Remember, our unit is going to stay the same. Our number of parts is going to be multiplied by 4. I'm going to give you a moment to figure that out on your whiteboard. 4 times 4/4. I also need time to figure it out too. You may want to pause too this video if you're still working and you don't want me to give you the answer right away, so you can always pause the video. Alrighty, so when we multiply 4 times 4/4, again, our unit is staying the same. Our number of parts is multiplying by 4. So we think to ourselves, what is 4 times 4? 4 times 4 is 16. So we know that 4 times 4/4 is going to be 16/4. But we still have to account for this 1/4. So we have 16/4 plus 1/4. And OMG, some serious math now. 16 plus 1. 16 plus 1. 17. Hey, we got it. We can do first grade math. Love it. But in this case, our unit is fourths. We do need to keep our unit of fourths. So we know that 16/4 plus 1/4 is going to be 17/4. Now we just used multiplication. Well, actually, we decomposed first. We used decomposition and multiplication to change 4 1/4. There we go. 4 1/4 into a improper fraction of 17/4. Hallelujah, we did it. Alrighty, stay tuned for maybe another problem for 524. We'll see. But just to let you guys know, for section 525, we will be completing problems that number 1B and 1D, 3C, 3B, and 3F. There you have it, 4th grade, and see you next time. Oh, stop.